Windows update probably.
Rah. How do I disable streamer mode? It's actually annoying. I do not want it to be going streamer mode. Yeah, disable that. Okay. Wowie.
At Shoot Beat Saber says, hello.
Hello. What is that? Is that Gladepaling? Dude, what are these angles? So dumb.
At Shoot Beat Saber says, can you play BSR3B413? At Galaxy Official
Sorry,
says,
I don't speak English.
hello Vortex.
Hello. I only speak Beat Saber slices. This map sucks. What is this?
At Shoot Beat Saber says, chop chop choop chopping.
Me when I open a book and it's parkour language. Me when the book is written in parkour. Oh my gosh, why are these maps so booty? Unwelcome school. And it's 12 notes a second. Yeah, I'm definitely playing that. Wow, another Glio Dream map. 12 stars.
At Adequate AAAA says, hello Vortex. At Shoot Beat Saber says, Vortex Loki play 3B413, it's a good map.
Hold up.
At Adequate AAAA says, how's your day been?
It's been alright.
At Galaxy Official says, S. At Teaser Jackson says, one more.
One more time.
At Adequate AAAA says, S is a good letter. At Adequate AAAA says, Vivify is insane. At Crogistixist says, interesting.
Interesting.
At TMB Wings says, should I know what map this is?
42 flux.
At Galaxy Official says, don't you need audio link?
I don't know.
At TMB Wings says, okay, thanks. At Crogistixist says, what the kerplunk?
What in the lag?
At the Angelov Nocturne
Wow.
says, I think I would actually die if I tried this. At Crogistixist says, holy we're tripping. At Adequate AAAA says, extra tone. At Shoot Beat Saber says, yeah it's a good map. At Teasin Jackson says, yes audio link is required for the shaders reacting to the song. At Adequate AAAA says, Urmer needs to lock in on speed.
Dude.
In the wise words of the greatest rapper of all time, I go down to Mexico every day because I
At Shoot
want to be
Beat Saber
out of the
says,
USA.
he can do like 400 BPM nowadays and the cap for SS is 350 so he's all good.
I write every day in my journal just to make sure I'm okay. You want to go to my store? I bet you do. I bet you do. I bet you do. I bet you do.
At Adequate AAAA says, I go down to Mexico every day because I wanna be out of the USA.
Ah.
At Shoot Beat Saber says, yeah this song is so tough. At Adequate AAAA says, wanna fight I'll go throw you my fist. Then we can go. Make em a list. At Shoot Beat Saber says, you wanna come to my store I bet you do. At Teasin Jackson says, can I have one kitchen gun sir? At Valclava says, yay, I can't play any more BC, it breaks the arrows. At Teasin Jackson says, what PC do you have?
It's custom built.
At Andy Jacoby 1770 says, I used to watch you months ago lol, I have mods now in Beat Saber.
Crazy.
At Neon Pika 98 says, gun. At Mariusi Lochelani says, hi.
Yep.
At Eneque AAAA says, this light show is sick. I'd love to make one like this one day. At Marilyn McCullough 6368 says, can you do my song request next?
If it's in the queue next, then yeah.
At Eneque AAAA says, Vortex has the best singing.
Oh my gosh.
At Teasin Jackson
Okay.
says, Fountains of Truth. At Teasin Jackson says, holy lag. At Neon Pika 98 says, yummy frames.
Oh my god.
At Eneque AAAA says, very lag. At Valclava says, where did he go? At Neon Pika 98 says, okay.
Okay. Where's my under controller? Alright, I cannot fix the lag.
At Tees and Jackson says, where are the song frames?
Dude, I'm in like a really bad mood right now.
At Edequay AAAA says, oh peak map.
Dude, this intro's kind of boring, I'm gonna be honest.
At Den _ my _ friend 11 says. At Den _ my _ friend 11 says. At Edequay AAAA says, didn't Else Ghost make a video on this map?
Maybe.
At Den _ my _ friend 11 says. At Valclava says, he did. At Devon Pyatt's TK72 says, hot.
Yep.
At Devon Pyatt's TK72 says, I played this map. At Neon Pika 98 says, wait. At Edequay AAAA says, I hate my internet a bit. At Neon Pika 98 says, I forgot SMTH.
Ah, dang it.
At R0 by _ DOEZ says, you what's that song?
Paradigm.
At Valclava says, it's Paradigm. At Magenta _ official FR says, you should do. At Ebridingayoid says, have you played Vibe Ribbon, PlayStation 1 and 3, it's a PAL and Japan exclusive on the PS1 though.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
At AAAAA says, how do you get the percent to go into the hundreds for your rank?
Counters plus.
At AAAAA says, thanks.
Alright, I am not reading all that.
At Jaden's X5U says, can you do any Hashbin Hotel song?
Dude, I am like so bored right now. This is why I don't really like doing requests, because I just get like really bored.
At Teasin Jackson says, POV drop part in Luminescent on Divide's stream last year.
Oh my gosh.
At Edison Clark FJ200 says, can you do plain wall?
What up? Dude, I'm like so out of it today.
At Edakwe AAAA says, what happened?
Nothing. Who pinged me on Discord? Oh.
At Tease and Jackson says, I miss Fallen Symphony.
Dude, I don't know if I want to do requests anymore.
At Edakwe AAAA says, I don't think he's played it.
Why do I have two of these?
At Edison Clark FJ200 says, so how good are you at Beat Saber?
I'm
Like
alright.
God level.
With your
At Mason Bird TE1GB says, yo.
Yep.
At Mason Bird TE1GB says, I am a monkey.
Okay. Dude, this sucks. I'm like so tired. There's this dude typing. Probably been the most brain rotted message ever.
At Shorties 1570 says, guess who has wrist issues?
Everybody.
At Shorties 1570 says, you are depressed RN.
I'm not really depressed. It's just like, I don't know. I just don't feel right.
At Shorties 1570 says, well you good. At Charles Boy says, how the hell?
Dude, like, whatever I'm feeling, like, chat is not helping. Just, I don't know.
At Shorties 1570 says, oh I can help with the chat. At Devon Pyatt's TK72 says, I might have to fix my mod.
I don't know why, but I thought you said mod instead of mod. I was like, why are you gonna fix your mod? How do you fix a person?
Adam Francis Nguyen says, play PPPP by Mika please.
I'm not gonna do requests. I'm like completely out of it. I'm just gonna let my brain go on autopilot.
At Devon Pyatt's TK72 says, for some reason the player just gets teleported into another player when I host my own server in Beat Saber multiplayer. Adam Francis Nguyen says, please see.
Dude, I don't understand how like streamers can have like the most like like caring chat ever, and meanwhile, I'm over here dealing with people calling me crybabies every time I quit a map. Like, I don't get it.
At Game3168 says, do you have sabers?
These
At
are
Illicity.r says, how old are you?
I am years old.
At Shorties1570 says, it's because Shorties isn't here to fix the chat.
I don't know why people are so mean. I don't get it. I guess this is what happens when like your community is like little children who have no sympathy.
At Devon Pyatt's
They literally just don't
TK72
care.
says, you're quite good at the game. At Shorties1570 says, I feel that. At Game3168 says, do you have
They'll
ever?
they'll just yell at you because you think you're some like wall, and then when you decide to disappear, suddenly they care about you, but they don't actually.
At Dialash says, I just got here, what happened?
And they don't even do that second part anymore. They're all desensitized because everyone just disappears.
At Game3168 says, same here, what happened?
I don't know. Yeah, this stream got too depressing. I think I'll go back.
At Shorties1570 says, they don't care about anyone.
Mama da. Dude, one attempt I was holding like 620. I was still holding like 620 in the beginning. I think I could still improve this. I thought I was not gonna be able to. Why do I have 3 versions of this? Why am I sniped by a Mirage? What if I start a Beat Saber community, like a Beat Saber Discord or something? It's literally all just to chill people, who are like really nice.
At Shorties1570 says, wanna call later?
Yeah, sure. I'm probably not gonna be in there though, because I'm lucky, like I'm not a very nice person.
At Shorties1570
It's
says,
not as nice
okay,
as I like to be.
it'll be in a few hours. At Dialach says, I think this manager has an option to delete dupes of maps.
Yeah, they do. I'm too lazy though. Also, I'm scared because like I used to have like I was scared of deleting maps because I used to have like all these like old maps archived, and then all of a sudden they're just gone. Like I want to play that one Kizikago Requiem map Nemlik and that other guy, but I can't get it anymore. It's like a 8-star on Score Saber, but I got unranked.
At Furco Pap says, how do you not have crazy lag spikes or delay with PCVR?
I have a good computer and a link cable. Yo, Impulse.
At Dialach says, the link cable makes all the difference. At Furco Pap says, how good of a computer?
I have like a, I don't know.
At Shorties 1570 says, I'll call you in a few hours. I may go eat for a bit. Feel better.
Thanks.
At Furco Pap says, how much of a bandwidth do you need?
Bandwidth. If you have link cable, you just need USB 3. Why are there 2 maps of this? When was this made? Who made this? Where's the map?
At Dialach says,
Okay, we're
you
playing
just
this.
need the official link cable, even with good
Do
Wi-Fi
not
or
buy
link
the
or
official link
whatever
cable.
it's called
You
isn't
that
working.
is a scam. Do not buy the official link cable. Invest in a cable where it has a charging port. It's like 4 times cheaper, and you can charge your headset while you're playing. The official link cable doesn't even charge your headset, and it'll just break in like a month. Do not buy that. Do not buy that thing.
At Dialach says, but Meta recommends it, so it must
Why
be good
are we
now.
listening to Meta, dude? They recommend like actual garbage. They'll just recommend stuff that they own, even if it's trash, because they're Meta. Okay. Damn, I might go back to Ack.
At Devon Pyatt's TK72 says, I did buy a cable for PCVR and it's not official, it's cheaper.
The cheap cables, even though they're cheaper, they're gonna last a whole lot longer. I don't know what they put in the official link cable, but it's like garbage. At least from what I've heard. I've only bought third party, and none of the third party people I bought have ever died. Alright, I want to play Tech Ack. Do 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 do.
What you wanna hear? Tell you what you wanna hear. Tell you what you wanna hear. Tell you what you wanna hear.
At Devon Pyatt's TK72 says, oh yeah, the cable is not connecting to my headset properly and I found the culprit. You need additional power.
What do you mean additional power?
At Evixity33 says, I has returned to your stream.
Crazy. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
At Evixity33 says, what's your opinion on peanut butter?
It's alright. I think this could probably be May.
At Dialach says,
Like in 1,000.
I just used the Valve. I wish they made lighter controllers. I guess I could use Vive trackers for controllers.
Are you sure it's gonna work well?
At Evixity33 says, Sunday.
Somehow we got lost along the way as I crossed the outer planes and magnetically connected to you. But now I can hardly feel my face as you're coursing through my veins. Think I bit off more than I can chew. Baby, I am falling. I never should have underestimated your height. I wish they made you with a warning. No other love could ever make me feel so alive.
At Evixity33 says, thank God Hank isn't here.
Dude, I think if Hank was here, I would have crashed out. I'm gonna be honest.
Then I'm ever gonna be.
I'm not in the mood.
Feels like I won't come down again. Won't you ease my mind with your chemicals? Till we fall straight back and we let it go. Think I lost my mind when I let you in. Somehow we got lost along the way as I crossed the outer planes and magnetically connected to you. And so as we fight to stay awake, there's a path that we could take that does more than just enhance your mood. Baby, I am falling. I never should have underestimated your height. I wish they made you with a warning. No other love could
At Evixity33 says, oh what happened, if that's not too personal.
It's nothing happened. It's just, I don't know. I guess I just woke up on the right side of the bed. Oh my gosh.
At the_real_KS says, yo.
Yeah.
Keep up the pace, my foot been stomping to the floor just to find my escape. It's like I'm stuck inside a plateau. Got here a few months ago, I'm wondering just where the time goes. My days are blending in the weeks, I'm tired of the same old damn routine. Wake up, breakfast, live the dream. I forget how I convince myself that this is it, and now I wanna scream.
Past the barriers and trust me carrying this mass. It's tearing me to shreds. I'm so far away from what
At Jenny Fear says, hey are you doing song request?
Nah. Dude, that act drop just sucks.
At Jenny Fear says, oh okay.
Fellas, I don't think I feel like I didn't surround myself with the right people. I feel like people I'm close with, like online, like I don't know. I feel like you're kind of toxic. How did I 98 this? Ooh, I want to play the top diff.
Down 911 and I pull up in bars. Money is up and I'm dripping the yard. Praising the Lord. Money is up and I'm dripping the yard. Praising the Lord. Money is up and I'm dripping the yard. Praising the Lord.
Yeah, I had the craziest score on this map.
Down 911 and I pull up in bars. We just bought the store. Money is up and I'm dripping the yard. Down 911 and I pull up in bars. We just bought the store. Money is up and I'm dripping the yard. Praising the Lord. Praising the Lord. Down 911 and I pull up in bars. We just bought the store. Money is up and I'm dripping the yard. Down 911 and I pull up in bars. We just bought the store. Money is up and I'm dripping the yard. Praising the Lord.
Okay, how did I lose all my act? Praising the Lord.
I let you in so you'll never be alone. I'd carry the wave, be a shelter from the cold. Gave you the key so you could call this home. If you're at the bottom, I'm jumping overboard. But would you let love die? Would we drown if the ship capsized? Would you save us or say goodbye? Is it us or just you and I? Would you let love die? Yeah, if we capsize.
Okay.
I let you in. I let you in.
At Dialach says, I just joined the Discord. Why is there a call that is over 4,000 hours long?
I'd carry the wave, be a shelter from the cold. Gave you the key so you could call this home. If you're at the bottom, I'm jumping overboard. But would you let love die? Would we drown if the ship capsized? Would you save us or say goodbye? Is it us or just you and I? Would you let love die? Yeah, if we capsize. Would you let love die? Would we drown if the ship capsized? Would you save us or say goodbye? Is it us or just you and I? Would you let love die? Yeah, if we capsize. But would you let love die? Would we drown if the ship capsized? Would you save us or say goodbye? Is it us or just you and I?
Diego, thanks for the gift. Okay.
I let you in so you'll never be alone. I'd carry the wave, be a shelter from the cold. Gave you the key so you could call this home. If you're at the bottom, I'm jumping overboard. But would you let love die? Would we drown if the ship capsized? Would you save us or say goodbye?
Dude, why is my act so bad? Oh my gosh.
I let you in so you'll never be alone. I'd carry the wave, be a shelter from the cold. Gave you the key so you could call this home. If you're at the bottom, I'm jumping overboard. But would you let love die? Would we drown if the ship capsized? Would you save us or say goodbye? Is it us or just you and I? Would you let love die? Yeah, if we capsize. Just you and would you let love die? Yeah, if we capsize.
Dude, I don't know why I keep losing so much ag there. Who?
I'd carry the wave, be a shelter from the cold. Gave you the key so you could call this home.
I'm not taking requests right now. Or not this stream. Would you drown if the ship capsized?
Would you save us or say goodbye? Is it us or just you and I? Would you let love die?
Okay, nope. Do 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 do. Dude, I'm pretty sure you can mod on 3S.
At Ripley Zoe.
Ah.
Won't you come over?
At Dialach says, look up mods before Friday, it should work.
Know where you came from. We're breaking open. Feel like your future's just begun. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay away forever.
On the way with no one else.
Let's run away together. Just lead me into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together on our own. Just lead me into your world. Waiting for no one. We're headed straight up for the sun. They'll never know.
At 303 Entity 303 says, you can mod
We'll
it.
take these cities on our own. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever.
At Dialach says, you just need a PC in order to load the custom content, and probably downgrade to something before version 1.44.2.
Just lead me into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together on our own. Just lead me into your world. Into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together on our own. Just lead me into your world.
Oh my gosh. When did I set the score? I think I set the score yesterday. Yeah. Yo, can we snipe post lane?
Won't you come over? Dying to know where you came
At
from.
Retrofox 12 says,
We're
play
breaking
Ghost.
open. Feel like your future's just begun. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside.
At Retrofox 12 says, please.
I'm not doing request this stream.
No one knows. Let's run away together. Just lead me into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together on our own.
At Retrofox 12 says, damn it. At Dialach says, IFC Ghost on multiplayer and people acted like I was a god. It was pretty funny.
headed straight up for the sun. They'll never notice. We'll take these cities on our own. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows.
Oh man, left hand's throwing.
Let's run away together. Just lead me into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together on our own. Just lead me into your world.
Dude, I keep losing Ack at the end.
Won't you come over? Dying to know where you came from. We're breaking open. Feel like your future's just begun. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together. Just lead me into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together on our own. Just lead me into your world. Waiting for no one. We're headed straight up for the sun. They'll never notice. We'll take these cities on our own. And all I know is that we
Oh my gosh.
Seems right, it never was. We were just stuck into something.
At King Saduk YT says, that should have mods on the Meta app.
Go back, I never could. It wasn't what I was searching for at all. We've been turning upside down. Now things are stranger. Nothing's left to say. Too far gone to go back to that place. And I don't wanna feel that way.
At King Saduk YT says, this song is fire.
It is.
At Go Subalgaming says, yo.
Yep.
Seems right, it never was. We were just stuck into something. Time shows we let it go for too long. Go back.
Okay, I don't want to play this.
Me and my broken heart.
At King Seduck YT says, WTH.
Oh my gosh.
At King Seduck YT says, I don't get how people can do songs like that.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
At Sawyer726 says, holy F. At King Seduck YT says, I know right.
Oh my gosh. 2 points. We lost 2 points. What the freak? Why is this so hard to act?
At King Saduk YT says, what is the best way to get better at Beat Saber, cause I can only do like 2 expert max and no expert plus.
Practice. No.
Me and Vinna says, hi.
Yep.
At Secret Agent 66K says, hi. At Secret Agent 66K says, hi. At Me and Vinna says, are you gay? At
Oh my
Eneque
gosh.
AAAA says, raw.
Oh my gosh.
At Eneque AAAA says, I have arrived. At Eneque AAAA says, do you have any good overweight 12-star suggestions?
The one in the new batch.
At Eneque AAAA says, for SS or BL.
Score saber.
At Eneque AAAA says, alrighty thank you sir. At Mathematician 6 says, hi. At Alquran_comeback says, hello.
Hello.
Sir. At Untold_guy says, did you ever play Architecture by DJ Liasu?
Probably. Dude, this tracking is actually so annoying.
At LoloChoco41 says, hi, how are you?
Doing alright. Are you kidding me? Okay, I was not gonna be my score anyway. That's fine.
At Secret Agent 66K says,
Yep. Dude, that catchup is so annoying. Okay, I'm done with this. Is Score Saber down? Why does it take me forever to load?
At Dialach says, I'm done with this favorites it. LOL. At Gecko_guard says, hi Vortex.
Yep.
At Gecko_guard says, I'm here. At TV Miss Lane 2 says, you make it look easy. At Alvin VR says, hi bro. At Gecko_guard says, bro Vortex be so FR, how do I apply for mod?
What do you mean apply for mod?
At
Dude, is
TV
Score
Mislave
Saber
2
dying?
says, it looks so smooth and like you're not struggling. At Gecko_guard says, like can I be a chat mod?
We already have enough mods.
At Gecko_guard says, damn bro.
Dude, is Score Saber dying? I don't get it. Why is none of the leaderboards loading? I think Score Saber died. Or maybe I'm just blocked. I've been banned from Score Saber, guys. It's a sad day.
At Gecko_guard says, IJS looked it up, Score Saber is running fine.
Dude, it's like not loading stuff. Are my scores submitting? Daikon V submitted. Alright. Okay, it's
At
back.
TV Mislave 2 says, tell us a joke. At Gecko_guard says, do you like sweet tea with a touch of lemon?
I don't really like tea, I'll be honest. Okay.
At Gecko_guard says, you should do a Quest 3 giveaway.
Dude, I am not spending I am not just gonna spend $600 just to give away a Quester. I do not have that kind of money.
At a full cup says, SMH I thought you were MR Beast.
Dude, this map is so frustrating.
At the one and only Mango Lord says, yo.
Yep.
At the one and only Mango Lord says, how you been? At Splatsville 347 says, yo. At the one and only Mango Lord says, hello Splatsville. At Gecko_guard says, yo. At Joseph Kane T4W says, yo.
Yep.
At Splatsville 347 says, hello Minog. At Yejimo says, hello, I forgot about your channel BTW, loudly crying face, folded hands. At Gecko_guard says, oh Sheen, since when do you have text delay? On chat.
What do you know about the Hank incident?
At Gecko_guard says, oh makes sense now. At Joseph Kane T4W says, yo play Speed 4 Sonata in the moonlight. At Gecko_guard says, yo. 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 Yo/yo.
Okay.
At Yejimo says, what in the notes skull?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm just if you're annoying, I'm just gonna hide you. I do not care. I'm done. Why'd you delete your message?
At Joseph Kane T4W says, play OV Sacrament. At Alicia Connell
I'm not doing
C6X
requests.
says, yo do the power of the saber blade mo, I crossed fingers, medium dark skin tone.
Wait, this got buffed.
At Joseph Kane T4W says, NGLIC your name on beat leader leaderboards all the time, victory hand. At Joseph Kane T4W says, do you have Vivify?
Maybe.
At Joseph Kane T4W says, hiding.
Wow. That's number
At
one.
Joseph Kane T4W says, happy poop. At Joseph Kane T4W says, W.
W.
At Joseph Kane T4W says, Rushy. At the one and only Mango Lord says, he's not taking requests. At Joseph Kane T4W says, saber name?
Resabers. Oh my gosh.
At Uriah C2S says, ha. At Joseph Kane T4W says, oh yo, what resaver is it called? I have resavers. Are they on the Beat Leader Discord?
VW Gemstick. Dude.
At Joseph Kane T4W says, I might get them. At FunnyRun14 says, how come only 10 people are watching? You deserve way more recognition.
Because YouTube hates me. And I don't do requests, so like nobody watches. All people care about is just Rushy. That's all people care about. Rushy and Power Disabled.
At FunnyRun14 says, wow.
You get 0 viewers. This community sucks.
At Joseph Kane T4W says, here is a gift. Emma send a hiding. At Joseph Kane T4W says, hiding. At FunnyRun14 says, in my opinion Rushy isn't even that good a song. At Joseph Kane T4W says, and another one. At Joseph Kane T4W says, hiding. At the one and only Mango Lord says, I just want to say, if I had never come across your stream, I would have probably given up on Beat Saber altogether. At Sia Parker 951 says, sup.
Yeah.
At Sia Parker 951 says, sup. At the one and only Mango Lord says, you're important to the people who stay even after you say you're not taking requests. At Sia Parker 951 says, you are cool.
Thanks.
At Sia Parker 951 says, are you using a mod to make those songs?
What do you mean?
At Equaaaaa says, woof.
Dude, right now I feel like I'm at a spot where like if I don't do requests, like
At
nobody
Equaaaaa
watches
says,
me,
he
nobody
is
cares about
using
me.
mods yes.
And if I don't
At
send
Sia
number
Parker
one
951
on
says,
songs,
I want you to play unhappy.
if I don't play if I'm not bitey, then I suck at the game. Like, dude,
At Equaaaaa says, do whatever makes you happy Vortex.
and if I want to like see this is the problem. Whatever makes me happy, like right now, like I kind of want to play like different games. Nobody's gonna watch. Nobody cares. Like nobody. So like, what's the point?
At the one and only Mango Lord says, I would watch. At Funny Run 14 says, most people use mods for custom songs, their best way to play them. At Sia Parker 951. At Sia Parker 951 says, you can just play a different game.
Yeah, I could just play a different game, but the point is like, what is the point of playing a different game if there's nobody's gonna watch it? You know, like you can say you're gonna watch it, but are you really gonna watch it? Nobody shows up. Because I've done it before. Like what? Only like 2 people show up the whole stream.
At Equaaaaa says, I actually will. I'm pretty sure Mango will too. At Funny Run 14 says, I'd watch if it was Deltarune or Undertale tbh. At Funny Run 14 says,
Wait,
I would.
Rage is in this server? I did not realize that.
At Sia Parker 951 says, I'm watching you, I'm subscribe. At the one and only Mango Lord says, I would show up to any stream unless I have something important going on IRL. At Sia Parker 951 says, but you're a good YouTuber.
Nah.
At Equaaaaa says, just play whatever makes you happy. You'll attract viewers eventually in the stream DW. At the one and only Mango Lord says, you're literally the only streamer who I've watched for over 2 hours. At the one and only Mango Lord says, except Scully maybe. At Equaaaaa says, you're the only streamer I actually watch. At Funny Run 14 says, stop talking like that, you are a good YouTuber. At the
Dude,
one and only
this stream
Mango
is getting
Lord
too
says,
depressing.
nobody else who streams actually cares
How
about
do you
the
stop?
viewers. At Equaaaaa says, if you aren't a good YouTube, I'm nothing. At the one and only Mango Lord says, you probably needed that though. At the one and only Mango Lord says, it's not healthy to keep stuff like that to yourself. At Equaaa says, yeah. At Plasmademon R7J says, hello everyone, how's y'all's day going?
It's going. Just get taken down.
At FunnyRun14 says, I'm doing good. At Equaaa says, I'm alright. At FunnyRun14 says, sick though.
Dude, you can't just
At
map.
Plasmademon
You
R7J
can't
says,
just map
God
silence.
to hear, good to hear.
Like you gotta
Me too. I'm like.
put like dot notes or something.
Era. It's about time I leave my couch.
Won't you tell me that you love me, even if it's not there? Tell me that you need me, even if you don't need it. Tell me that I'm worth it, probably don't deserve it. Tell me that you want me, meet me at the party. Tell me that you love me, even if it's not there. Tell me that you need me, even if you don't need it. Tell me that I'm worth it, probably don't deserve it. Tell me that you want me, meet me at the party.
Okay.
At Plasmademon R7J says, oh hope you get better.
Dude, what smells like burning?
At Equaaa says, why do you worry about viewers so much? I get like one on average, loudly crying face.
Dude,
At the
like,
one and only Mango Lord says, you should probably check.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Dude, like, I worry about viewers because, like there's, like,
At FunnyRun14
I
says,
fell off, like,
yeah,
right
I
from
take
birth,
off my
like-
VR and check. At Equaaa
Like,
says,
I want to
the
be,
kitchen is on fire.
I want to be a successful YouTuber, you know. And then, like, if I can't reach like 100 viewers, like I did before, it's just depressing.
At Yuckwensiavisks212 says, hello.
Hello. Let's see if I can play Ghost Notes with lights on.
At Equaaa says, I see. At FunnyRun14 says, but what if it ends up getting a Final Destination situation?
What?
And all the girlies say I'm pretty fly for a white guy.
At Plasmademon R7J says, I love this game. At Equaaa says, I guess I'm not really a good streamer, so it's not easy for me to understand, lol.
Doo-doo. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
At Multigamer M9D says, E. At Fetty_Faber_H20 says, A.
What the freak? Oh.
At Equaaa says, that's great.
I don't like to sound like I'm bragging, but
we never really are, no, never.
At Multigamer M9D says, hot.
And I still barely even know what cufflinks are, but
At Fetty_Favor_H20 says, I'm Fetty Faber. At the one and only Mango Lord says, yo, at Multigamer M9D that joke was really funny.
Do 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 do
I don't like to sound like I'm
do.
bragging, but
At the one and only Mango Lord says, JK, I'm probably the most single guy you will ever meet. At FunnyRun14 says, Final Destination's a movie series, it's got a lot of blood and gore, but it's just heaps of things happen that go together that ends up killing someone. At Fetty_Favor_H20 says, he. At FunnyRun14 says, and someone always has a premonition about it. At AAAAA says, I've seen Final Destination, it's pretty good. At FunnyRun14 says, I've watched all of them, I love it. At AAAAA says, I've seen two. At FunnyRun14 says, my fave is probably Bloodlines or 5.
I don't like to sound like I'm bragging, but
we never really are, no, never really wanted anything but we get money like the troubles blowing at the moon. And I still barely even know what cufflinks are, but
At FunnyRun14 says, one's also fire, get it? At AAAAA says, there was one scene in Bloodlines that actually made me feel uncomfortable.
Two hands in the air for the best ones, two hands down now for the rest of them. Already too much in the septum. Said slow down, girl, take a rest time. Take a second, take a breath in. My bro shoot cut out the Vesper, back out the weapon, back up your bridge. In the last album you dropped was depressing.
At AAAAA says, the MRI scene e-kick.
We never really are, no, never really wanted anything but we get money like the troubles blowing at the moon. And I still barely even know.
At FunnyRun14 says, yet I was gonna ask. At FunnyRun14 says, we don't actually see anything like that though, so that's good. At AAAAA says, yeah, thumbs up. At FunnyRun14 says, all of them are under R-rated. At AAAAA says, I think Bloodlines isn't.
I don't like to sound like I'm bragging, but
we never really are, no, never really wanted anything but we get money like the troubles blowing
At Funny Run 14 says, well, I live in Australia and ratings are regional. At Edequay AAAA says, ah. At Edequay AAAA says, forgot about that. At Funny Run 14 says, I did kinda chicken out at the lawnmower and the glass going through the foot scene. At Henrik1389 says, huh.
Yep.
At Edequay AAAA says, that was an odd scene.
Oh my
At
gosh.
Henrik1389 says, what's up?
I don't like to sound like I'm bragging, but
At Funny Run 14 says, but that's only because of being impaled in the foot by a needle.
I don't like to sound like I'm bragging, but
At the one and only Mango Lord says, I feel like a dumb puppy, I have no idea what you guys are talking about, but I'm just happy to be here. At Funny Run 14
Yeah, I haven't.
says,
I
that
have no
was
idea
not a good
what
time.
you guys are talking about.
I don't like to sound like I'm bragging, but
Come on, I really want to snipe Kaki on this map.
I don't like to sound like I'm bragging, but
At Edequay AAAA says, have you guys seen any good shows or movies lately?
Not really. I've just been playing games.
At Funny Run 14 says, I'm watching School Spirits RN. At Edequay AAAA says, I've been watching one called From and it's pretty good. At the one and only Mango Lord says, I saw this one anime called Cherolette.
Oh my gosh, it's tracking, dude.
At the one and only Mango Lord says,
I don't like to sound
Charlotte.
like I'm bragging, but
At Funny Run 14 says, oh yeah, and Stewart fails to save the universe, you guys like TVBT. At Edequay AAAA says, me and my friends played this stupid horror game called SCP Lab Rat and it's so friggin' funny, loudly crying face.
Dude, I wanna make a what the heck? Get out of here. I wanna make a stream. It's called Nostalgia Maxing, and it's just me playing on PS3. But I have to set
At
up
the
a
one
capture
and
card.
only Mango Lord says, I got really hooked on the show and I watched like the last 5 episodes the night before some of my finals.
Dude, why are capture cards
At
so
Edequay
expensive and
AAAA
they barely even
says,
work?
what's TVBT? At Funny Run 14 says, The Big Bang Theory.
Bazinga!
At the one and only Mango Lord says, do you still have that one old Minecraft world? I tag remember.
What?
At the one and only Mango Lord says, this friggin' autocorrect. At FunnyRun14 says, Sontag. At the one and only Mango Lord says, I was not trying to say Sunday in German. At the one and only Mango Lord says, wait. At AAAAA says, after I 100% Slime Rancher 2 my life has no more purpose.
Yeah, have you played Raft? Dude, Raft is so fun. Oh my gosh. I haven't beat it yet though.
At AAAAA says, I'm so bored it's depressing.
You gotta try Raft. Raft, Subnautica, what else is there? Dude, they're so fun.
At AAAAA says, what's Raft? At FunnyRun14 says,
you play on a
wait,
raft.
I love Slime Rancher.
And you survive. Dude, you have to check it out. And
At
it's
says,
really good.
At the one and only Mango Lord says, have you finished Subnautica?
No.
At FunnyRun14 says, Raft is good. At AAAAA says, I'll try it sometime. Is it free?
It's like $20, I think. Either 15 or 20. Or you could always play Terraria.
At the one and only Mango Lord says, bro, Subnautica is peak. You need to finish it? At FunnyRun14 says, I'm trying a 100% SR1. At AAAAA says, I think I can afford it. At AAAAA says, I 100% each Slime Rancher.
I only have 100% on one.
At FunnyRun14 says, wow. At AAAAA says, the end of SR2 is peak.
Don't spoil it for me. Guys, this map is really worth. You guys have to play this map. It's super ultra worth. And TDSI. Okay, I don't think I'm getting out of this. So sad. I lose a lot of AK at them. Okay. Dude, this is so annoying. Okay, I have to swing more down. Okay, I think I got it. I gotta be more out here. Oh my gosh. Dude. Okay, for my song.
At FunnyRun14 says, so let me get this straight, you are a person that likes
All right,
Slime
we need to
Rancher.
catch this up. There we go.
At Quincolar FZ4CZ says, never mind. At FunnyRun14 says,
Dude, imagine a
I got
world
demoted.
where my tracking wasn't geeking out every 5 seconds. I would actually be like top 20.
At AAAAA says, Vortex I highly recommend SCP Lab Rat, it's hella funny. At Funny Run 14 says, damn you money gods. At AAAAA says, shucks. At Funny Run 14 says, with raised fist. At Quincolar FZ4CZ says, the hum of doom and despair.
Mirage, man. I refer you.
At AAAAA says, very doomy and despaired. At AAAAA says, why do I have so much XP loudly crying face? At Quincolar FZ4CZ says, silence peace tea. At Quincolar FZ4CZ says, I spelt it wrong. At W1LD_MODZ says, hi.
Yep. It's gonna load. This is probably getting nerfed.
At AAAAA says, I love when Beat Leader gives me an error every time I load up the game.
Wow. I love Beat.
At AAAAA says, Beat Leader is so funny face with tears of joy. At Dialach says, is score saber down?
It's geeking out, but it's not down. Talking about the thing where it says like Score Saber unavailable on my thing. It's just because I have a. Happens when there's like 2 maps installed.
At AAAAA says, holy smokes, how is your prestige level so high?
I play a lot.
At AAAAA says, I've only got the gold one.
Okay, yeah, I'm not getting off of this.
At W1LD_MODZ says, play Let's Go by Lensko. At AAAAA says, do. At the one and only Mango Lord says, At Dialash says, oh, I haven't heard this song in such a long time. At the one and only Mango Lord says. At Adequate AAAA says, he's not taking song requests right now. At Adequate AAAA says, the one and only Mango Lord says. Adequate AAAA says. The one and only Mango Lord says. Adequate AAAA
Okay,
says.
can we not?
At the one and only Mango Lord says, face orange biting nails.
Okay.
At Adequate AAAA says, my bad LOL.
Do 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 do
Dialash says, GG.
I feel like I could improve that. Yo, I snipe electrostats. Oh my gosh.
At Adequate AAAA says, beautiful singing.
Okay.
At Dialash says, the stream is frozen for me. At the one and only Mango Lord says, interesting. At Adequate AAAA says, where'd he go? At Dialach says, headset died? At Equaaa says, holy points. At Quincolar FZ4CZ says, have you seen the EDP 445 documentary? At Equaaa says, I'm not sure he has. At the one and only Mango Lord says, who wants free points? At Equaaa says, me sir. At Dialach says, I would but I probably would gamble them away. At Equaaa says, thank you sir.
Ah.
At the one and only Mango Lord says, he back. At Equaaa says, whoa he's back.
All right, I'm gonna stream here. I don't want to play this game anymore.
At Dialach says, nice gamble. At the one and only Mango Lord says, bye. At Equaaa says, amen. At Equaaa says, see ya. At Dialach says, bye bye.